Good day, sir. We are the Group 4, and as advised, we'll be discussing about the continent North America. And without a further ado, I am Decadet Mascarinia, and I will be the first reporter of this group. So, what is North America? North America is a continent entirely within the Northern Hemisphere and almost all within the Western Hemisphere. And we use the word almost since a small portion of the North America is within the Eastern Hemisphere. North America can also be described as the northern subcontinent of the Americas. In terms of its geographical location, North America is bordered to the north by the Arctic Ocean, to the east by the Atlantic Ocean, to the southeast by the South America and the Caribbean Sea, and to the west and south by the Pacific Ocean. And although considered as a European country, Greenland is included as part of North America geographically. Furthermore, North America is also generally referred to as the New World, the Western Hemisphere, the Americas, or simply America. Additionally, the Northern America or the North America is described as comprising of three areas which was formally recognized by the United Nations. And these areas are the Northern America, which is the northernmost subregion of North America, the Central America, which is considered also as the Middle America in relation to its geographical location between North and South America, and lastly, the Caribbean, which is a region of the Americas that comprises the Caribbean Sea, its surrounding coast, and its islands. These three areas was formally defined by the United States Statistics Division. And furthermore, talking about the geographical information, North America covers an area of about 24,709,000 square kilometers, or 9,540,000 square miles, and also about 16.5% of the Earth's land area and about 4.8% of its total surface. North America is considered as the third largest continent by area, following Asia and Africa, and the fourth by the population after, again, Asia, Africa, and Europe. The main languages in North America is English, Spanish, and French. The most dominant language is obviously English. Mostly are Spanish since there are a lot of Latin people, and French. French because there are areas in North America that are owned by the French government. And additionally, a little bit of its history. North America was reached by its first human populations during the last glacial period, or the Ice Age. This was via crossing the Bering Land Bridge. And if you don't know, the Bering Land Bridge is an area during the Ice Age where during lowered sea levels, it was believed that between Asia and America, a land existed. And this was the Bering Land Bridge. And also, approximately, this was 40,000 to 17,000 years ago. And those human populations are so-called the Paleo-Indian. And now, later, the name Americas was usually accepted as having been named after the Italian explorer Amerigo Vespucci by the German cartographer Martin Waldseemüller. This was so because Vespucci was the first European to suggest that the Americas were not the East Indies but a different landmass, previously unknown by the Europeans. And then, Waldseemüller used the Latinized version of Vespucci's name, which is Americus Vespucius, to come up with the name America. And also, Waldseemüller produced a world map in which he placed the word America in the continent of South America, in the middle, which is today known as Brazil, or the Brazilian continent. Now, talking about the countries. Technically, there are 48 territories or areas in the Northern American continent. But However, despite of having 48 territories, only 23 are of American continent legally or politically. And if you can see in the table, there are 48 areas shown in the table. And if you look closely on the names of the country or territory, below it are have the name of the countries France, the Netherlands, United Kingdom, Venezuela, and Colombia. This was so because these areas was colonized by these countries way back in history. And these were the 23 countries of the North America. North America is again the third largest continent by area, following Asia and Africa. And also, North America's only land connection to South America is at the Isthmus of Darien or the Isthmus of Panama. Geographically, the North American continent has many regions and subregions, and the north of the continent maintains many recognized regions. And one of these are United States and Canada. Again, and furthermore, the term North America is sometimes used to refer only to Mexico, Canada, United States, and Greenland, although Greenland is a European country. Then, again, the southern part of the North America continent is composed of two regions, which is the Central America and the Caribbean. Lastly, another information, the term Northern America, for some people, refers to the northernmost countries and territories of North America only. And these northernmost countries or territories are the United States, the Bermuda, St. Pierre and Miquelon, Canada, and Greenland, without having Mexico. And although the term does not refer to a unified region, Middle America are groups composed of Mexico, Central America, and the Caribbean. So, now, talking about the population of North America, as of May 2021, there are 591 million people. And if you can see in the table, specifically, the specific number of population is 591,901,698, which is as of May 11, 2021. And with this, again, North America is the fourth most populous continent after Asia, Africa, and Europe. And its most populous country is obviously the United States, with 329.7 million persons. The second largest country is Mexico, with a population of 112.3 million, and Canada, which is the third most populous country with 37 million. And if you see, there's a large gap of quantity. And majority of the Caribbean island or nations have national populations under a million, though Cuba, Dominican Republic, Haiti, Puerto Rico, Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago each have populations higher than a million. Additionally, interesting fact, Greenland has a small population of 55,984 persons, considering its massive size. Therefore, it has the world's lowest population density, considering the area of its landmass. So, while the United States, Canada, and Mexico maintain the largest populations, there are also large city populations that are not restricted to those nations. There are also large cities in the Caribbean, and the largest cities in North America by far. This topic regarding the most populated cities will be discussed shortly.